One-night stand dramas are becoming very popular because of these one-night stands turned into fated love. Don't you just love those dramas where the storyline challenges us and keeps us at the edge of the seat? Thai dramas like these have great storylines and amazing actors, and we as fans have no option but to be drawn in. Here's a list of 10 one-night stand in Thai Lakorn. Number 1. You're My Destiny. Pahut is the successor to a large company. Vanida is a secretary in a law firm. They both go on the same cruise, with Pahut planning to propose to Kaikai, his girlfriend, and Vanida planning on losing her virginity to her boyfriend. However, Vanida ended up taking a cold medicine which made her drowsy and accidentally went to Pahut's hotel room while he was drugged. They spent the night together. 3 months later, Vanida finds out that she is pregnant. This is the only remake of Fated to Love You that I can rewatch. They even changed a bit of the storyline and it was good. This Thai remake has its own twist in it and it was delightful, happy, funny and beautiful to watch. Number 2. So Wayree. Two hotel moguls, once family friends since the grandparents' generation, now sworn enemies, are fighting over who will reign supreme. Renut never thought he would be a part of the hatred. Although his father is the son-in-law of Siri Mantra, his mom was only a mistress who was abundant in America. Growing up, he never knew what having a father was like. Paramita is the only heiress to the famous emperor real estate mogul. She was pulled into this warring game after being drugged and sent to him as ransom. 4 years later, she came back with twin children but told everyone they were her cousins. Renut and Paramita meet again but standing on opposite sides of the line as sworn enemies. Although they had the twins, not as chains of love but chains of enemies that tied them together unwillingly. Looking for a Thai drama with a stubborn female lead, a romantic male lead, a revenge-seeking villain, lots of slap kiss and a one-night stand? Well, you came to the right place. It has got so many scenes that look thrilling, but in real life is actually criminal or very unethical. That said, the overall drama was pretty good. Number 3. When I Marry a Stranger. Maya Sareen is a famous socialite who is engaged to Sarut, but he left her on the day of the wedding. Kadethen is a 30-year-old real estate businessman who is waiting for pin money. His bride at the reception of a luxury hotel, but he saw her escape the wedding with another man. Cade walked out to a party at the beach where he met May, who was still in her wedding dress drinking alone. They started drinking together and people thought they were a couple, so they went along with it and he jokingly proposed to her. Afterwards, they went back to the hotel and spent the night together. In the morning, May regretted what happened and wants to forget about Cade, but he's not going to give up on her. This is not the near-perfect drama, but it won't disappoint you either. Even though this drama does have a couple of typical Thai drama cliches, that is slap and kiss scenes in the beginning, it's quite different from most of the Thai dramas. The male lead is very sweet and totally devoted to the female lead. And the female lead is not your typical weak female that cries all the time and is dirt poor. She's wealthy, strong, independent and sassy. They have amazing character growth as they learn how to love and trust again. Number 4. Kleun Cheewit. Jirawat is a cheerful, hardworking woman who is a famous model and an actress. Her mother married a smarmy but rich man who secretly lusts after his stepdaughter. After he attempts to drug Jirawat, she manages to escape by driving away. Unfortunately, due to forceful drugging, she hits a young woman on the road who later dies at the hospital. The dead young woman has a fiancé, Satit, who happens to be a lawyer. He vows revenge on the female driver who killed his beloved fiancé. Unfortunately, Jirawat's stepfather and mother use their influence and money to hide and hush all the evidence. Satit decides to stalk and bother her to find the evidence that she is an evil and manipulative temptress. But in the end, he finds out that she is actually a good and kind person despite her lowly beginnings and gradually falls in love with her. This one is a revenge drama that turns to love, and this drama is the best portrayal of that I have seen till today. Intense storyline with great acting cast, especially leads who are just great together. One of the best chemistry between leads I have seen so far, and they conveyed their emotions so well. Mark and Yaya are really good. Brilliant chemistry. They just make it so real. I can feel the emotions right away. Number 5. One Night Steal. G is a girl that has luck all the time while not has bad luck. One night, these two came across each other and their luck reverses. G was unhappy about this settlement, so she's planning to get her luck back. Number 6. The Sand Princess. Kodnipa is an orphan who went to the city to pursue her education. There, she met a wealthy heir, Jirapat, whom she began to work for by performing routine tasks for him. Things get complicated when Jirapat impregnates a girl that Kodnipa knows, who later abandons the baby at Kodnipa's house. Unable to claim the child as his own, Jirapat proposes to Kodnipa that she could take the child. He offers her 2 million baht, a condo, and a monthly wage in exchange for her raising the baby. Should she decline, the child would be sent to an orphanage. Kodnipa reluctantly accepts as she is totally against sending the child to the orphanage. In time, she starts to love Mochi as her own. When her life becomes entangled with that of Jirapat's older brother Kirakon, a complicated relationship results between the two men. Number 7. Oh My Boss. When Noomnim finally lands a solid job, she decides to have a fun night out with her friend to celebrate. At the bar, she meets a handsome stranger and spends a lovely night with him. However, that stranger turns out to be her new boss. Luckily for her, the handsome CEO doesn't seem to remember her, or does he? When he makes Noomnim his personal assistant, she finds herself wondering whether he is interested in her or just this flirtatious with everyone. Number 8. Oum Ruk. Napat is a beautiful but headstrong young lady. Against her father's wishes to come and live with him in the States, Napat decides to stay back in Thailand and earn her way through modeling. During Napat's first magazine photo shoot, she meets a fast-mouthed photographer, Chen, who predicts she will never be famous in the industry. However, despite Chen's prediction, Napat turns out to be a huge success, with everyone in the business wanting to work with her. Napat's lucky streak comes to a halt when she bumped into Chen for the second time, while at a beachside anniversary party for a famous magazine. Due to a drinking competition during the party, both Chen and Napat get badly drunk and end up in bed together. It isn't long before Napat realizes that she is pregnant. However, rumor has it that Chen is currently dating Jasmine, one of Napat's biggest rivals in the modeling industry. Number 9. Rai Phai Ruk. Kemik is an air hostess. She gets hurt after experiencing a one-night stand with Siwa. She believes that he is a jerk who dumps girls after he gets their body. As a result, Kemik doesn't believe in love. She starts taking weird job, which is to make plans in order to prove real love. She gets hired by Seng Sudha. Her job is to destroy the love of Visang, Seng Sudha's only son who has gone to work in a farm, and to bring him back to manage the airline company. This is the beginning of the fun because, of course, Visang and Sewa, the only guy whom Kemik never wants to meet again in his life, are the same person. Number 10. Love at First Hate. When a smart, handsome and foul-mouthed Dr. Paniti or Dr. Pap met a hot, sexy and thick superstar Kleun, who is not his type and also he is not her type. They hated each other at the first sight, but when they have to live together, something strange happened. It looks like Dr. Pap is falling in love with Kleun. To save his face from what he has said before, that she is not his type, he is trying to act not to like her. But can he? What will the ending of these two be? Haters or lovers? Which of these mentioned Thai dramas do you find interesting? Please let us know in the comments down below. Also, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.